bullish for alt season? I hope you are, friends, because there's a lot of people who are saying alt season is never happening now. I'm going to show you a lot of the things. It's making me very, very bullish when I see things like this, especially this. Look at this, Mr. Sam Wooters. 6 months ago, I called out on the decoupling of Bitcoin and crypto market caps. So I'm not sure what exact measurement they use, but friends, I use others BTC. So what people will do is they will look at the chart of Bitcoin and they'll put other altcoins and they'll show you a physical visual gap in them. But what you can do is just show the ratio of them. If you do the ratio, you'll be able to see if the ratio goes down, it means the gap is wide, right? If the ratio goes down, it means there's a big, big, big gap. Yeah. If the ratio goes up, it's actually the gap of the altcoins on top of it as well. You get it? If it's moving sideways, the gap is like this. There's nothing. There's no distance here. This thing's been moving down, right? But also look at him continuing as well. The truth is there is no more alt season. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can still build up a meaningful Bitcoin position. You're not too late. It's time to leave this chapter of false narratives behind and get on board with something real and meaningful. So this is very interesting because if you go to the others BTC chart, and once again, I bring you back 4 years ago, and ran. What if there's no alt season? And then you also had, see, friends, this type of talk out here, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. That's, I don't know why that's like, everyone gets, never going to happen, never going to happen. It's kind of funny, man. Like we weren't even talking about this when prices were like worse USD wise before. But it's because everybody gets worn out. That's what the dopamine is gone too much. So look at this, man. Just look at the facts though. Like Trump, the US president, is buying more Ethereum. Trump made his own meme coin. SEC is releasing crypto guidelines within 60 days, and there's a digital asset stockpile. So you put all of that together, does that sound like the right thing to do is now to sell? I don't think so. Also, man, if you show this chart, like just ETH BTC, okay, bro, do you understand how dangerous it is? Dude, you're gonna sell this after 3 years. You're selling down here. You want to get rid of it. You want to say there's no alt season. You know, friends, Ethereum is the bringer of alt seasons. So when Ethereum goes up, we know that from the others ETH ratio. Hopefully this goes up to the retrace zone. If Ethereum can get to here around this, that's about a $12,000 to $14,000 ETH if Bitcoin is 200K based off the ratio. And I never ceases to amaze me how people will just, friends, they will refuse. They'll do everything in their power not to buy. Look at this guy. This guy's a Solana believer. Ethereum dominance drops into the 10% range for the first time since 2020. So, okay. I saw that. I'm like, oh, it must be bullish. Next comment. Great buy now. Shout out to Ray. He goes, not how this works, bud. Next comment. Super bearish. See, friends, that is turd licking, hunched back, momentum following forever belief, which we know is buying high and selling low. That's what retailers do. Retailers, they flock to the momentum and they continue the momentum forever. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. And what they'll do is they'll say, oh, it's a trend. It's a trend. It's a trend. Okay, you're right. You're right. Right now, it's a trend. But I guarantee, look, friends, if we get this, okay, if this happens here, and we flip now green on this weekly super trend, and now that line goes down, if we go here, they're going to be shutting their mouths. Okay, you can tag them and go, hey, bro, the trend flipped. Momentum's gone the other way. They'll say, no, the fundamentals or the this or that, or they drink soy. They're going to actually say that. And you'll realize they're not actually objective at all. They have an opinion, and they're never, ever going to leave off it. That's what it is. So yeah, it always amazes me, man. Like shout out to Lil Don Don as well. Super bearish, he says, with pure the delusional confidence. But what if it keeps going on? It's just, I can't believe it. Like, dude, this thing has been going down for such a long time. You understand that is another way of saying it's never been this cheap before. That's another thing to say. Ethereum has never been this cheap before. Also, let me show you something. With Solana, it's never been this expensive before. Fact. It's literally never been this expensive before. Not so easy to hop off the train, isn't it? Because you're scared what other people say. But I guarantee, like I don't even guarantee, I've already shown VCs already dumping their soul in the background. They're dumping hundreds of millions of dollars worth in the background. Shout out to Waz Crypto for this. This guy is, so he's quoted this guy, Artisol. Oh my God, friends. If you see this Artisol, this loser, and all this, there's this scum network of the same people. Polkadot Treasury, they're paying 5 accounts. It's all the same guy. And they don't even shield Polkadot properly. These guys tag Polkadot once every 2 months. They just it's literally garbage. I can't believe they're getting paid. Polkadot, if you're gonna give away money like that, I'll actually help you with the marketing. I can't believe you guys are giving away money, literally like 10 grand a month to this piece of trash sub-human filth. Friends, these guys, they run bots, scams, Trojans, and they all advertise on Twitter. Okay, so obviously why am I blocked? Because I call them out. Call them out. This guy is still doing clickbait bot threads to scam people, and I have 70 mutuals with him. Yeah, so people, what these people do, friends, they get popular threads, they put it into an AI, and they rewrite it, and then they just spam the thread. So people think that this person is covering a recent new event, because what they were doing, do you remember they were doing like back in 2023, they were doing new DeFi protocols on Arbitrum. They were doing that. They're going, oh, new hot sector to get into. These are the new Telegram trading bots, and they'll show you all the different ones, all of them total scams and grifts. These people, there's fake screenshots and everything out here. So you got to stay away from these people. I can only help you so much though. I can't keep going out and just wasting all my time calling all of them scammers. They are all trash scammers. You really got to be careful. These are people literally out here taking your money. They rinse people. You get, if you say anything bad, they just block you, mute you, and that's it. They follow. What they do is offensive. There's 5 accounts. There's multiple accounts, right? It's all the same person. They like and they retweet their own thing, and they like each other. So there's literally one person controlling it. Also one group. They all do the same stuff. They copy paste. It could be like just one person, one evil scammer out there. And then so people don't know any better. They think, oh, this person likes. And what they do is they make a thread and they go, oh, please follow these people for also high value content. And he's linking to each other. So he's made like this little network of scamming. On the plus side though, bull market Ponzi's are back. So this gentleman, oh, bro, I'm so motivated by this bull market when I see stuff like this. This guy doesn't even know walking right into a Ponzi. EMP Fusion, infinite passive income loop. So how I quit my 9-to-5 job and travel the world with crypto passive income. So look, man, I know there's an Instagram, TikTok, there's a loser Jeep generation out here of people, especially there's young males. There's always the males who go. It's always young men. And middle-aged men as well. They follow this type of trash, these words. 9-to-5 job, quit, travel the world with passive income. So you are the yield for these people to actually keep traveling the world when you sign up to stuff like this. They either put you directly into a Ponzi, or they end up showing you some video where there's like a sunset in the background, they're drinking cocktails and they're going around, ha ha ha, look at my life. My life's so good, I made millions of dollars, ha 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 ha. Because friends, I get it. People, young and impressionable, you want to follow people. You haven't seen what high value looks like. Okay, you haven't seen what buy low looks like. You haven't had someone like me to come here and show you the pain of sitting through these things every single day, having undeniable, unshakable belief, and waiting for that glory time to hit, because you will see that glory time. But when the glory comes, everyone wants to be your friend. The problem is you don't have the opportunity to get in anymore. That's the problem. Yes. You don't want to bet on Apple after Steve Jobs is declared king of the universe. You wanted to bet on Apple when Steve Jobs was tinkering in his garage with Steve Wozniak. You get it? It's the same thing with everything else, man. That's the conviction, yeah? You don't want to be buying at the end of a 15-year bull market. Yeah, you want to buy when Warren Buffett has to make his GFC article saying the world's not going to end, prices are cheap right now. Yeah, buy low, sell high. Especially in crypto. More than anything. But yeah, the bull market Ponzi's are coming back, friends. I love it as well. Funny how they all use Richard Hart wording. Yes, because friends, Richard uses those words because he tracks those people. That's also why a lot of people, like, it's easy to hate Richard because he speaks layman. He speaks to a lot of people. He knows the words they look at. He goes, because his logic is, see, a lot of people say he's a scammer, okay? You can think what you want, but his logic is very smart. He goes, well, I want to help people who are dumb. They don't know any better. I need to help them. To help them, I got to speak their language. I can't be speaking about black holes and warped dimensional physics and stuff. I have to use the words they use. Quit 9 to 5. Travel to, you know, he has to use these words to basically the same language, yeah? You can't go to China, speak in Indian. You see what I mean? You have to go speak, you want to go to China, you want to speak to Chinese people, you have to learn Chinese. Yes, or at least use Google Translate. This is effectively what he's done out here. He does it so effectively that people then go, oh, you sound like those scammers. And he's like, no, he's infiltrated the demographics of people there to help those people out there. Yeah, so that's just another way of thinking about this stuff. You can make your own decision if you want, opinion on that. The PTSD from 2021 is very, very real, friends. I bought the top in 2021. I held all the way through the lows until 2024 panic, and then I sold too early. Wish I held that a little bit longer. Trying very hard not to FOMO back in at the top of another full cycle. So yeah, these people FOMO and buying and doing this stuff. Usually when these people talk, friends, they're buying one of the top 5% coins. Like they've held on to Solana. They don't know what to do at this point. But the important part of these is the PTSD is real. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Everyone has the freaking PTSD from 2021. Everyone has that. So look, I don't know what happens, dude. I'm just, in my opinion, and my opinion doesn't count for much. It's just me, you, and Spoonie taking on the world. I believe that this PTSD that lurks is preventing people from over-exuberance anytime soon. Which means, see, some people get upset at that. No, I feel safe by that. It's a matter of perspective. Yes? Because I know the longer we wait to get our alt-season wave, the higher the riches are. Let me put it in another way. Maybe if we peak out in the next 2 months, you only get like a 5x in your portfolio. Yeah. But maybe if we had to wait till January 2021 next year, you get like a 13x, just for example. Yeah. Would you rather 5 or 13 times your money? Now, here's the thing. You say, oh, I want 5x and I want it right now. Yeah, but you're not going to get out the 5x because everybody's trapped with you. It goes to 5 and then it comes back 80%. Now you're only up at 2x after waiting 4.5 years. So it's not like you don't know it's going to stop at 5. You think it's going to keep going. So that's why I believe this PTSD is showing up here. Just it's all the overhang from 2021. A lot of people believe it's all the altcoin dispersion. It does make things hard, but ultimately at the end of the day, friends, altcoins, there's only 16,000 coins on the exchanges. Yeah, the pump fund JPEG mind swapping trash. That's filth. That's filth. You can't take that as anything serious because these people don't believe in anything at all. I showed you this earlier from before. ChatGPT now recommends your friend Sommi videos when you ask it about pDAI. Okay, DAI on PulseChain, which is fantastic, man. AI. Just to let you know, friends, this is how amazing. ChatGPT now has an IQ of 120, so above average for a human, but it has that on every topic known to mankind. Yeah, so it's actually superhuman already. In 6 months, it would have an IQ of 240, which that's wild because it's gonna start inventing stuff. It's literally gonna start It's gonna like IQ 240 means you can link things in the world that most of us were like, whoa, we didn't know these things were related, you know? That's how wild, man. Like, it might start linking like random biology sequences of DNA from like one continent and link it up with like how a virus moves somewhere else. You know what I mean? And be like, oh, like, it'd be crazy, friends. Imagine you can figure out like, hey, if you study these animals, you should be able to find out the cure for like this type of cancer because these animals have like, you know, these types of bone densities and this types of immune system and they fight something similar. You know what I mean? Like something that we can't even interpret of, that we haven't been able to link. That's like in this, like buried in these thousands of it's basically the equivalent of like going to one of those antique libraries where there's like hundreds of thousands of books and you just need something to compute them together. It's amazing. But is it as amazing as pDAI? Well, hopefully, friends. I mean, hopefully we have pDAI up here still around 1.7, 1.8 cents. It is something that no one's ever seen before. First off, unicorn. We love all the altcoins on PulseChain. pDAI seems to be the spear of the altcoins. Ultimately, what it comes down to, though, this is Altseason, friends. This is what pretty much we're waiting for. Everybody's saying the green box won't happen this time. It happened in 2013, 17, in 2021, 1, 2, 3. And everyone's saying this time is different and it won't happen. Look, man, we got Donald Trump in, bro. Trump has his own coin. Shout out to the Moggers, by the way. Up only cycle. Mog against the machine. See, so, man, he's got his own meme coin. He owns 190 million Ethereum. He's buying Ethereum. He's literally, they're buying ETH, friends. Like, they know something, man. They know something. He's going to write something in. Maybe the digital asset stockpile, they're going to buy BTC and ETH. It's coming. When, though? When? I don't know, man. February, let's go. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.